Hi everyone, it's Stacy Weber with True You Training and Coaching. And I'm excited to be here because we're talking about really taking your life and business to the next level. And I have someone that I want to share with you today, and her name is Cinammon Davies. I have her on because I want to talk to her about what's been happening with her for the last 6 months. And I'm hoping that this will inspire you to know that anything is possible and that you really can create the life that you truly want in your life and business. And that's what Cinammon has done in the last 6 months. It's just like amazing what she's accomplished. And so Cinammon went through one of my programs called Limitless Life, Body, and Business. And this is a program that helps people really kind of open up their mind and take off the limits that we may have or in our thinking about what we can and cannot do. And so I wanted Cinammon to share with us today how she went through the program, why she came to do the program with me, and what shifted for her and what kind of success that she's had. It's pretty darn amazing in just a short period of time. So thank you, Cinammon, for being here today and sharing with us your journey in the last 6 months. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy.
Absolutely. So Cinammon, tell us a little bit about why you came. We started talking about 6 months ago, and what you wanted to do with your life and your business. So tell me what kind of prompted you to start on this journey.
Sure. I don't want to say I was having a midlife crisis because I don't feel like it was that dire, but I definitely felt stuck and I definitely felt confused. And I felt very stagnant, like I wasn't growing, I wasn't achieving the things that I wanted, and I wasn't sure if I really had a passion for my career. I was feeling like, should I stay? Should I go? And I came to the program with every intention of mapping out an exit strategy. How do I get out of this job and into a new job I like better?
Right.
So that's kind of where I was at. I really felt I was at the do or die crossroads when I first came.
Right. I remember the conversation that we had because you weren't quite sure, should I stay? Should I go? And so what happened as you went through the program? What shifted for you?
A lot of it was the simple exercises. They're so simple at first glance. Like the $100 exercise, the relationship to money exercise. But when you start to unlock those deeper meanings for yourself, they become almost like a metaphor and a battle cry and a battle plan on how you're going to live the rest of your life. And I think the biggest takeaway, it's so aptly named Limitless Life, because I didn't understand in my own tornado how many limits I was putting on myself and how many things I was telling myself I couldn't have or I shouldn't do, or I had all these obligations and all of these balls that nobody could keep them spinning but me, which it's crazy. It's crazy. And so I really started to say, okay, what if I suspend my disbelief? And even if I don't 100% believe it, let me at least pretend that I believe in living this life.
Imagine. You open up to the imagination of the possibility.
And let me pretend for a moment that I don't come from a place of scarcity. Let me pretend for a moment I come from a place of abundance.
Right.
And let me pretend for a moment that any door I want open for me will open for me. Right. Because I want it to open for me. I want that for myself. And giving myself permission to want things for myself, giving myself permission to ask bigger and ask more. In the last 6 months, no joke, I have tripled my income.
Oh my gosh.
Because I knew how to ask and believe that I was worth more money.
Right.
And I understood how to ask and believe that I was worthy of asking for these bigger deals with clients.
Confidence, it sounds like.
Yeah, it really unlocked my confidence and my personal belief in myself. And that's what was missing. I didn't believe in me. And it's like I wasn't in on that joke. I didn't understand that I didn't believe in me.
Right. It's so true. If people can feel, don't you think? If you
Yeah.
don't believe that you can, like you're worthy, and that you have something of value, that do you think they can feel that?
I know they can, because before the course, I would go and I would pitch a client to close them, and maybe they would close, maybe they wouldn't. I could never quite tell. And so now when I go to pitch a client, I either close them on the spot, or there are those more pensive shoppers who, okay, they heard what I had to say. Now they want to go shop competitors. But even they come back to me in like 3 weeks or less and say, we talked to all these other vendors, but nobody impressed us like you did.
Mm.
So I know they feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked about that in the program. It's the vibration, what we put out
Mm-hmm.
into the universe, what we put out, and the vibration that we send to our clients or our family or whatever, that's what we're going to receive back. And so you send out powerful, I'm powerful. Everybody should be abundant, right? I'm going to help you. And so in return, that's what you received, correct?
Mm-hmm. And my favorite tip that I use all the time is when someone compliments me, I say, thank you, it's true.
I love that. You're confirming it back. You're just reaffirming that.
Yeah.
Because the beliefs, we don't even realize the stories. Most people don't even realize the stories that we have that aren't true, that are just replaying in our mind over and over again. And so
Mm-hmm.
now you have a new story, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And then to take it to the next level, not only have I tripled my income, but other peers and leadership have taken notice, such that I was nominated to become an official Woman of Achievement. And my nomination was accepted and confirmed. And on May 24th, I will walk the stage at the Nevada Women's Fund Luncheon as an official 2018 Woman of Achievement for Northern Nevada, which is huge and exciting.
Wow.
Super exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. That is so amazing. So right after the program, I think it was like a month or maybe a couple of weeks, you called me so excited. I just thought I wanted to share that kind of that start and how it's built up from there. So what happened to you a couple of weeks after the program?
Sure. So prior to the program, I would close deals, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, 15,000. I'd get really excited, like, woohoo,
Uh-huh.
those were good days. And I actually managed to close over $200,000 in 2 weeks' time. And $125,000 of that came from one client.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so what happened? How did you feel? What was that feeling when that happened? What was kind of like the aha?
The paradigm shift was I was limiting myself because I was pitching based on what the client told me they could afford, which is scarcity thinking.
Yes.
And what shifted is I decided to show the client, this is the world. This is everything that could be for you in this ecosystem, if you will. How much of it do you want to own? And putting it back on them.
Right.
Because that ego play comes out where they say, I want to own the whole world. And then all of a sudden, that scarcity number they gave me for a budget no longer exists.
Right. Right. Awesome. And so then what happened? Tell us what happened after that, after you kind of got that, right?
So I just started playing on a whole other level. And instead of asking for smaller deals, I took the paradigm shift to ask for the world. And my bonuses were definitely reflected in that. And so my last bonus check was $29,000.
Wow.
Which I had never seen a check that large with my name on it in my life.
That's great. I love it. I love it. So now you're in 2018, and what kind of year are you having now? And obviously you're being nominated for this awesome award. So what's it been like? What's it looking like for you?
It definitely looks like I move at a fast clip. I get to help a lot of clients. I get to sign bigger deals. I get recognition from leadership, which is amazing. I get recognition from my peers. And most importantly, I get unconditional support and love from my husband, where he says, honey, you are free to make as much money as you like. And that's a really nice shift. Yeah.
Yes. So it's made a shift, or a big, it's been helpful in your other relationships as well. Yes.
It has. And there's people that even stop me and say, what's different about you? Because there's something different about you. So it's a huge shift that other people can see and feel too. And it feels good. I've never been this comfortable in my own skin and this comfortable with myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good feeling. I feel so free right now. And I feel like everything I wanted to get out of the course, I got infinitely more than I expected. Infinitely.
I love that. And so thank you for saying that, because isn't it all about that freedom feeling? Don't we all want to feel free to have what we want, the abundance, the life that we want? And that's what you've done. You've opened the doors and to all the possibilities of what you want. And I know that it's just going to keep going for you. And I look forward to, checking in with you again at the end of the year on what your next big thing is going to be, because who knows, right? You don't even know what could happen at this point, but I celebrate you. And I just want to say congratulations on owning just the power that you have to be what you want to be, and to do what you want to do, and have the life you truly want and deserve. So congratulations.
Thank you, Stacy, because honestly, it all started with you and your guidance and your coaching. And I cannot thank you enough for the doors it's opened up for me and my family. So thank you so much, because it's really made a world of difference.
I'm just so happy for you. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that everybody's inspired by this, because you can do this too. You can have the life. It's opening up to that possibility and changing the story that you have inside. So thank you again. Congratulations. And I know your year is going to be amazing. So
yeah, 2018 is going to be the best year ever. I know it, because It is. It's already shaping up that way.
Awesome. All right. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it, and sharing your story.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. We'll see you later.